What up? What up? I'm sorry, y'all. I had to turn the camera on real quick, but what is up, everybody? What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Y'all see this is kind of unorthodox for the Raider Nation. Y'all usually used to seeing us on Tuesdays only. But now we here on Friday because the schedule came out yesterday. And the reason why I couldn't go live yesterday, because my Sixers lost, unfortunately.
Oh
They
man.
shit the bed, and then the Phoenix Suns didn't just they just didn't have no effort, man. It was effortless. It was tired. Like I turned it off. I ended the live stream in the third quarter.
Did you really?
I That's how bad it was. They lost by
Wow.
25 points, and the largest lead was 35.
Yeah, I
No, I
fell
was
asleep and mm-mm.
yeah, I was done with that. So we're gonna talk about that, y'all. We're gonna talk about the whole schedule. But before we get into anything, y'all, make sure y'all go over to SeatGeek now. The schedule is absolutely out. If you want to get Raiders tickets right now, make sure you want to use SeatGeek and use that promo code SRT and get $20 off your first purchase. So make sure y'all go and use the promo code SRT for your first $20 off your first purchase. And let's not forget this as well. The jersey giveaway, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget the jersey giveaway that ends on May 23rd. Yes, how to enter. You can follow either account. You can follow Spotlight Football Talk or you can follow Leo's account. If you got them on Instagram, make sure y'all follow us on there. All you have to do is follow the account, like the post, and tag 3 friends. Now, when you tag them 3 friends, or if you want to do this, if you want to make sure that you secure your spot, you can share the actual post that's on our Instagram pages and tag us in it
Oh
after
yeah.
you put your 3 friends in it. So you want to secure your spot. Though, if you want to secure more than one entry, you can share it and keep tagging us in those stories. That's how you
Yep.
get multiple entries into the jersey giveaway. It could be any player, any team of your choice. Any player, any team of your choice to go to this giveaway. You have anything to say before we get into the rest of the show, man?
No, no,
Before
yeah, just like you said, man. Any jersey, any team, so it's not just Raider related, it's for all listeners. Just go ahead and follow, tag 3 friends, and it'll be fun just to be able to do that giveaway for everybody.
Absolutely, absolutely. So make sure y'all go out and check out that jersey giveaway. Make sure y'all follow us on Instagram or even on Twitter. If you want to follow us on Twitter, Spotlight Football Talk there. Leo has his same name that he has. I can never pronounce that
Cheeto
name.
Linus.
Cheeto Linus, because I
There
don't
you
want to
go.
butcher it, man.
That's
I
cool.
don't
That's
want to
funny.
put. I don't want to butcher it, man. So I try to be respectful and not just try to pronounce it because I'm
Yeah.
terrible with butchering names, and they know that. The Raider
Oh.
Nation knows that I am terrible when it comes to names. So Cheeto Linus, if I see,
You
can't get
got
it.
it. That's
Okay,
it.
I
Cheeto
got it. I
Linus.
got it.
Yeah.
So make sure y'all go with the jersey giveaway here. So we're gonna keep promoting that as well, so we can make sure people can have, because I have a few entries on my end. I don't know if you have any entries on your
Yeah, I
end.
have a couple on my end already too. Yeah.
Okay, cool, cool, cool.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
shout out to everybody that's in the chat. Shout out to Hefe. I know Hefe is going to come up in here because
Eventually,
he's our chief troll. Um, Alex Martin Raider. What's going on, Stowe, on Facebook on the Spotlight Football Talk Facebook page? 6 primetime games. The Raiders of old would have ate this up. Let's be ready for prime time. Absolutely, absolutely.
Man, for real. I have 6 primetime games. I'm
6
excited, bro.
primetime games. But you know what's funny though?
What's that?
Even though we're not talking about any other team but ours, but how in the hell does the Minnesota Vikings get 5 primetime games and they can't win in prime time?
Yeah. They're just trying to set up Cousins for failure.
Oh, listen, I did the Darian Hopkins show this morning and I said, in them 5 primetime games, the Vikings are going to be 0 for 5. They play the
Ooh,
Eagles. They play the
that's
San
L.
Francisco 49ers.
L.
They play the Green Bay Packers. They play the
Mhm,
Chicago Bears. And
mhm.
they play another team. I forgot what the other team is, but they play another team there. But still, at the end of the day, man, make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, and let's get started, man. Let's get started. Let's go straight into what we was talking about right here, and that is the schedule, ladies and gentlemen. The schedule for the Las Vegas Raiders is officially here.
Yes.
When you see this, now we knew who we was going to play. We
Yeah.
didn't know when, but now we got it.
Mm-hmm.
Now we got it. So, bro, how
Bro,
do you feel about this schedule right now? How do you?
man. So before all the haters out there talking about we get excited every year, so what? That's what Raider fans do. This is my favorite part of the year, bro. This is where I get excited because I see the schedule and I see where the win streaks are coming in. You know how it's gonna plan out. I love where our bye week is. It's later in the season. It's not like
Yes.
last year; it was earlier. So I love the fact that it's later. And man, I like this. I like our schedule. I like our schedule. I wish some home opener would have been, sooner. But I love who they chose as the opponent. But
Now,
definitely
what is one game on this schedule that you want to circle,
as like my favorite, or as like the matchup
or
that I
that's
can't wait
highly
to see.
anticipated? Like, who? What is that one game you want to circle? Like, I want to beat them badly.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Me personally, is Pittsburgh. I have a lot of homies that are Pittsburgh fans, and after what happened last year on Christmas, they would just not stop talking. So just to be able to beat them again. But one other really interesting game to me is the New York Giants one. I'm not even a New York person, but just the fact that Waller's going to come back to Vegas, woo, that's going to be fun to see. Yeah.
I think the one game that I want to see, I'm having both Denver and Buffalo early, and Miami was the first thing that I noticed.
Mm-hmm.
What I've noticed is that we have the whole in the AFC East. We have the AFC East. We have the NFC North.
The North.
Besides the Chicago Bears, if I see it, I don't think we have the Bears on this schedule. I don't see
Yeah, we
them
do.
here.
That right
I
after
don't.
the Patriots.
Is this the full schedule, right? Or these just the
Yeah,
home games? Oh, I
that's the
see
full
it.
schedule. Yeah.
Okay, I
Mm-hmm.
see it. I see it. I
Mm-hmm.
was looking past it.
Yeah, we got the North and the East. Yeah.
So we got the NFC North and the AFC East this year. The preseason games, we got, of course, the AFC West, 49ers, Rams, and then Dallas as preseason games.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those.
Yeah, I'm not really too worried about the preseason games, which I'll be doing those games on the channel. I'll do the preseason
Yeah.
games. Yeah, I'll do the preseason games there. But let's break it down. Let's if you want to do an actual, do you want to do a record prediction right now, or you want to wait it out a little bit more before
You know
we
what?
do a record prediction?
It'll change, so we can do one now and see how close we were when we do it again. Because I'm pretty sure once after preseason, we're gonna probably end up doing it again.
Well, if that's the case, then let me go get my notebook. Then,
Oh, you got notes. Hey,
yeah,
what's
let me
up,
get my
Merkel
notebook
Jesse?
and write down my wins and losses so I don't forget. And then people be coming at me all crazy. I don't want that smoke.
Yeah, but having Denver and Buffalo early, I like that. I like that. And the Miami one, I'm gonna be going to that Miami one. I want to go to that Miami game.
I'm still uncertain.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still uncertain about the Miami one, but I am trying to go there with you. So once I get all the updated information that I need first on my end, and then like if you want to, book seats together and stuff like that, we could definitely do that. Because
I'll probably end up flying out of Vegas. It's cheaper for me that way.
Yeah, for me, that's what I'm really waiting on. I really want to look at the flights before anything, because I know the Miami tickets is going to be cheaper than they're going actually to Las Vegas for me. I'm coming all the way from the East Coast, so
it's different.
Oh darn! I need a better pen. Jesus Christ! I need a better pen. Okay, here we go. So. Got it right here, y'all. Got it right here. I apologize that I gotta keep getting up and everything of that nature. But week one, we got Denver. In Denver. Dad, hush your mouth.
Don't tell me your dad's a Bronco fan.
No, he's an Eagles fan.
Oh, okay.
Respectfully, that's why I can't say nothing. I can't say what's going on, Daniel. What's going on, Daniel? Shout out to you, brother. But I can say this. Denver is at Denver, right?
Yeah, it's at Denver.
So
Hmm.
Sean, mind you, I think the Raiders get a W. Let's be honest here.
Hmm.
We have
Hmm.
been sweeping the Broncos for how many years now?
Through 2 years now.
The last 2 years we've been sweeping the Broncos. I
Hmm.
understand that they got Sean Payton. There's still a
Yeah.
lot of continuity that need to be going on between Russell Wilson and Sean Payton. We understand they got a lot of new players. They still got some offensive weapons that they have. But I feel like we just got Denver's number. No matter how good, no matter how bad they are, we have Denver's number. I'm giving
Man.
it a dub. I'm taking it as us being 1-0 going into week 2. But bro, who do you got us winning week 1?
Oh, home opener against. I mean, I call it home because it's we invade anywhere we go to. But in Denver, hell yeah, dude, we've been owning them for the last 2 years. We got Denver's number, even with Sean Payton there. I still think it's going to take them a time to get. He's going to get have to used to the whole rivalry and the effect of the Raider Bronco week and see what that's like before they can start coming up with them dubs. But nah, we taking that one for sure. We want to know to begin the season. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So week 2, we have the Buffalo Bills.
Ooh,
Mind you,
ooh.
this is in Buffalo,
In
correct?
In Buffalo. Hmm.
So I mean, it's not going to be cold around that time because you know in September it's still warm.
True, true,
So
true.
I don't think that's really going to play a factor. And I'm happy that we got Buffalo early.
Yeah.
I like that we got Buffalo early. Um, and you know what? It really depends how this defense plays.
Okay.
It really depends on how Jimmy Garoppolo plays,
How the offense is moving after
how the
week one.
offense is moving, and I
Yeah.
really want to see how our This is a challenge for our defense
Right.
in week 2 because Josh Allen is one of the top quarterbacks in the league. They
Hmm.
still got Stephon Diggs. I mean, it's a winnable game because they're not the same team as they used to be.
Right.
But you know what? I say we lose.
You say we lose that one?
I say we lose in week 2. I say we
Ah.
lose, but only reason why because I just don't because mind you, Buffalo has a great even though they lost Tremaine Edmonds to Chicago,
Yeah.
but this is a well coached football team.
Yeah, they are.
A well coached football team. So for me, I'll have to go with the loss here
Yeah. This
so
is where we
far.
take the L.
Yeah, we take the L here. We take the L here. What you thinking though?
And honestly, this is the game that I wanted to go to originally. Was this one?
Mm-hmm.
I really wanted to go to this one because I want to go to Buffalo. The Buffalo Bills rivalry to me is huge. Being a kid from the '90s, I can't stand them. They always eliminated in the playoffs. But being early, I like that it's early, like how you're saying it's earlier in the season. It took the Bills a while to get going last year as well. Um, our offense, I want to see what our offense is going to do because it has this high expectation. The question
Right.
mark is still the defense. Buffalo's biggest strength wasn't their defense, so I think we can move the ball on them, depending on how Jimmy runs the offense and how they're moving. The, I'm with you, Rick. I could see that we can take this one, but the fact that this is Buffalo's first home game, this is their opener, because I believe they open up against the Jets. They played the
Oh,
Jets the
yeah,
week
at the
before.
Jets. I think
You're
it's
at
at the
the Jets,
Jets.
yeah. So this will be their first home game. That crowd's gonna be wild. I think we lose, but it's not gonna be as bad as people think. I think it'll come down to like at the end or Josh Allen doing some like crazy play, and we walk out of Buffalo with a loss, but not as bad as people think that Buffalo's gonna wipe the floor with us. Nah. Mm-mm.
All right. Okay. I'm with you. I'm with you on that one. I'm definitely with you on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Now, week 3, we're home
We're home.
against the Steelers, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this is for me. This game is a lick back game. This is for us to get our revenge of the loss that we had in Pittsburgh last year. We played in the cold. We played in the snow. Um, we played terrible that game. on all aspects, not just Derek Carr. On all
Right.
aspects, we played that game.
They missed the ball. Yeah.
It was just a lot going on in that game. And for me, I think with a new quarterback, a new, some new weapons on the offensive side of the ball, this is a winnable game. The question is, can we protect Jimmy Garoppolo with TJ Watt on the opposite side?
Woo.
Can our
That boy,
offensive line protect?
that boy's bad.
Because I'm not gonna lie, he did not get to us last season because he was coming strictly off of an injury, but he
Yeah.
still played, so it counted. So I understand that. But in my aspect, I think defensively, we could get the Kenny Pickett.
Yeah.
We could get the Kenny Pickett. And this is a winnable home game, y'all. Pittsburgh's not that great. Baltimore and Cincinnati is the two teams in the division that we should be concerned about if we play them.
True,
but we don't play them. So I'm happy that the Buffalo game is in week 2 as well. But I'm saying W.
Yeah.
But I think Daniel Carlson kissed the game winning field goal.
Okay. All right.
This will not be a walk like these. I'm letting y'all know now, just to give y'all a heads up. These are not walk in the park W's for the Las Vegas Raiders. It's just not.
No. No. Maybe the Denver ones.
No, the Denver one give us headaches too, though.
No, I know. I just like messing with them because I hate the Broncos.
The Denver Broncos ones, they give us headaches as well, man.
Yeah.
So for me, I'll say win.
You say win?
Okay. I'll say win. I think we can beat Pittsburgh. I think Pittsburgh is a beatable football team. I really think they are. I think they're a really beatable football team. Their defense is really good. So that's what I'm really concerned about. And our defense, like, I think, like, if you look at our schedule, right? Our schedule is not as bad as it seems. We usually have tough schedules, but we have some winnable games on here. We really do.
We do.
Winnable games. So it's not, our schedules used to be tough, but I'm taking Pittsburgh for the win to get our first win at home. What you thinking?
Man, Sunday Night Football, home opener. Vegas is going to be going wild. We're going to come out of there with the win, man. We shouldn't have lost last year when we were in Pittsburgh. You know?
Agreed.
We shouldn't have lost last year. So, like you said, this is that turnaround game. But like I'm not worried about Pittsburgh's offense so much. I think our defense can get the pressure on him. My worry is, like how you said, is TJ Watt and that Pittsburgh defensive line. Because I know Hayward was a pain.
Oh, he was a pain in the ass in the passing game.
Hayward was a pain, bro. So just seeing Hayward doing it, oh yeah, that would be the only thing to worry. I mean, with Pittsburgh, it's always the defense, you know. And one thing that's gonna be cool too is Pittsburgh Steelers fans. They travel and they travel well.
Yes,
they travel well. So
they're gonna try to make that stadium black and yellow.
Yeah,
they really is.
Stadium black and yellow. So for the home opener, I hope all the Vegas Bay Area Raider fans all over, we all show up to Vegas, and yeah, because that's a dub. It's got to be a dub. Sunday Night Football this early in the season, home opener, they better come out with that win.
All right, so week 4, and this is home, right? This is home against the Chargers, right?
It don't matter. It's home either way.
No, I'm just saying, like,
no, trust me.
I'm just saying though, like, we got the Chargers. Is that a home or away game? I really can't. Let me just double check and look at it from the bigger screen. Sure. I really can't tell from this screen.
Yeah, me either. I'm blind.
Yeah, listen. So
this one's at LA. Yeah.
It's at the Chargers. I'm taking it as an L.
Really?
And I'm gonna tell you why.
Why?
We always beat the Chokers on our home turf. We never beat them in LA. We never beat the Chargers at the Chargers in the last couple of years.
And we didn't. The last time we beat them in LA was when they were still playing in that small stadium in Carson.
Exactly. So for me, I don't see I don't see us beating the Chargers week 4. I just don't. I don't see us beating the Chargers week 4 because it's just something about going into that stadium and stinking it up. It's just something about us going there and stinking it up. We don't look like ourselves when we play in that stadium. We just don't. And last year it showed. Like even though Devontae Adams had a career day, we still lost the game convincingly.
Mm-hmm. We did.
So for me, I think it's a loss here for me in week 4. But mind you, this is early predictions. It might change.
It might, yeah.
It might change. So this is early predictions, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
So do you think we winning or losing this game here?
I'm with you on that. We, for some reason, the last 2 years we've stunk it up in LA, and we've had the crowd. That 1 year the lights went off and the delay and all that other crap went on or whatever.
The thunder stuff.
The thunderstorm.
You have a thunder in the dome, but okay.
Right? Exactly. That was like the big matchup or whatever. But now, I see the Chargers. They're good. Whether one admit it or not, they choke. Yeah, they choke. That's why we call them the chokers. But their game, they're going to be coming off a game against Minnesota. Yeah, I see us losing this one. Mm-hmm. We always seem to split with division rivals, with KC, with the Chargers. I usually say, try and split with them. The Broncos, we own them, so that's different. But yeah, I think the Chargers beat us in this one in LA. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. It's just something like if you look at it last year, we lost to the Chargers in LA and we lost to the Rams in LA in that same exact stadium.
We just
can't win there. Like we just cannot win there for some reason. I don't care who the coach is.
Right.
I don't care who the coach is. We just could not win near the last 2 years. But shout out to everybody in the chat: D Menace, Nutty Raider, Nate, Dominique 5. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat on Facebook as well too. So the next game that we have is week 5.
Another prime time.
And it's a prime time game. Like, surprisingly, the Packers are still getting prime time games with no Aaron Rodgers. I'm kind of surprised about that.
I was shocked too. Yeah, I was shocked about that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, we getting prime time games with no Aaron Rodgers, cool. But this is a revenge game for Devontae Adams, ladies and gentlemen, on prime time versus the Green Bay Packers. I'm saying we're winning this game, and I'm gonna put a bold prediction. If I'm Josh McDaniels and you got Devontae Adams, he should have at least 10 to 11 receptions.
Right.
For at least 150 and 2 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
He should have that against a defense that's not great in Green Bay anymore.
No, they're secondary.
Uncertain of a Jordan Love. I understand they still have Aaron Jones that they running back. I'm not going to underestimate him. But no Randall Cobb, no Alan Lazard. They both went to the New York Jets.
Oh, that's right. Only the rookie is going to be the primary.
The rookie, Christian Watson.
That's right. Yeah.
So this is the Packers game is a winnable game, y'all. Mm-hmm. It is a winnable game at home. Devontae Adams should be smoking these guys, and this defense got to show up for this offense if Jimmy Garoppolo gets clicking.
Yeah.
Have to show up. No way, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They have to show up. So you taking this game, man? We taking this game as a W?
Yeah, man. You play fantasy football?
I sure do.
Okay, so if you have Devontae Adams, this is the week you're killing your opponent, because he gonna kill it in this game. There's no way this dude does not go off against his former team on prime time. Devontae's gonna kill it, and the Raiders are gonna win this game. We don't know what Jordan Love has. It's still out there. We'll see by this point. This will be the 5th game. So there'll be more, what to expect. The Raiders will be able to be ready for Jordan Love and what he's going to do, how that offense is going to work with him and the running backs. But the Raiders are taking this one, bro. We winning this one for sure. A Monday nighter, they said Oakland used to be automatic on Monday nights. It's about time for Vegas to start making that happen now again, bro.
So right now through 5 weeks, I have us at 3-2.
Yep.
In 5 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
3-2.
3-2.
Because it's going to get tough. It's going to get tough for us.
Which is not bad.
In week 6. Week 6, you're going against
dun, dun, dun.
the teacher versus the student.
Again. Mm-hmm.
Bill Belichick and the New England Patriots is coming into our home. Or yep, they're coming back to Vegas.
They're coming back.
They're coming back to Vegas.
Yeah.
Against the New England Patriots. So the Patriots don't have Nelson Aguilar anymore.
No.
He's a Baltimore Raven. He's gone.
They don't have Jacoby Myers
They
because
don't
he's
have
on
Jacoby
our
Myers.
side. Mm-hmm.
So I don't know who they're. Oh, they got Juju Smith-Schuster.
They
So
get Juju. That's right.
they got
Yeah.
Juju. So as far as the tight ends go, really don't know. They still got Stevenson at running back. This one is tough, man, because we were supposed to lose that game last year. I'm not going to even lie. We were supposed to lose that game last year.
Bro, who are you telling? I was there.
and now Jacoby Myers is on our side of the ball now in the silver and black. Like, that's just ironic to me. Like, you throw it to us to win the game last year in a different uniform, and now you come to us after doing that. Like,
doing it. Now you're on this side.
now you're on the dark side. So
you know they're gonna be replaying that over and over that week.
Oh, you know they are. So Jacoby Myers, just keep your mindset away. Just make sure you don't watch it, bro. Right. Just make sure you don't watch it. So, just to throw y'all off real quick before we finish the schedule, the Commanders has officially sold the ownership to. So Josh Harris ownership group, including Magic Johnson, agreed to buy the team from the Snyder family. So Josh Harris and Magic Johnson are the new owners of the Washington Commanders, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice.
Magic Johnson about to change. He about to change that whole culture over there. He definitely is.
He did it for the Dodgers.
Sure did. He about to change that whole culture. But going back to this Patriots game, man, I don't know.
No,
I don't know. We struggled against them last year against the Mac Jones and a bunch of nobodies.
You know what? It wasn't that we struggled. Like I said, I was at that game last year, and I know New England's biggest question is their offense. You know, is Mac Jones going to continue to develop? Who they're going to throw the ball to? Who's going to be their threat? But that Patriots defense, bro, that's still a thing. You know, I know.
Yeah, that Patriots defense is pretty good.
Yeah, I know Derek Carr threw that stupid interception last year, and that put them back in the game. But yeah, that Patriots defense is still good. But I think we could still pull this one off being at home. Mind you, when I went, there was a hell of a lot of Patriots fans at that damn game. A lot. But it was in December. You know, it was different. I don't know, but I'm hoping it's not like that this time. But I don't know. I think McDaniels can pull it off again because I don't see that Patriots offense, being such a threat.
I'm gonna go with a W here.
Oh, you too.
I'm gonna go with a W here. I am. I'm just nervous about that because if this defense could show, and I don't want to have expectations for this defense. I really don't.
Right.
I really don't want to have expectations for this defense because they gave us that's the reason why that defense, our defense gave us a lot of gray hair that I got right now.
Yeah, man. So, quarterbacks having forever to throw the ball sometimes and wide open parts of the field. Like, oh yeah, it was ridiculous.
So week 7. And just to let y'all know, this is early prediction. This might change, y'all. It might subject to change. I want to keep throwing that out there. Chicago Bears. Now, I had this talk on the Darian Hopkins show about the Chicago Bears, right?
Did you?
Because we talked about every division and who's going to win each division. We already kind of skipped over the AFC West because right now we know the Chiefs is the division winners. Like, I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm sorry. If you are a Raiders fan and you think we're going to win the division for Kansas City,
you're crazy.
You're sleeping under the rock. You're sleeping under a rock for real. So, but I did say that we'll come in second place in that division. I did say that. But when it comes to this game here, I talked about them on my Darian Hopkins show. If you look at it, they got receivers.
Yeah.
They got a threat that could run the football in Justin Fields. They went out and bolstered up their defense with almost the most salary cap that they have in the NFL.
Yeah. They gave the linebacker that big contract.
Yeah. And they went out and got some corners. They went out and built their defense through the draft. I'm not sleeping on them. I'm not. But I got a feeling this game is going to be a trap game.
Oh, yeah.
For some reason, I don't know. Like as of right now, as I'm thinking about it on paper, this game can be a trap game. And one thing I can say, only reason why I say that because of our history of last year of blowing leads. I think
Yeah.
we get a lead on Chicago and
And then we
and
blow it.
we blow it. It's one
Yeah.
of those this is one of those games that we blow. Like
Yeah.
the Arizona Cardinals game last year.
Right. Oh man, we had no business losing that one either.
We had no business losing that one. So for me, I don't know. Listen, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna skip this one. I'm gonna skip this one because after like because the Lions is right after another primetime game. The Lions.
The Lions. Yeah.
So it's like we win one of those games. I don't think we went in back to back on those games. One of those games you know what? Fuck it. I'm going out on a limb. We beating the Bears.
You think we beating the Bears?
We beating the Bears. But this is where the trap game comes in. I think we lose to the Detroit Lions. At Detroit. I understand it's going to be indoors. I completely agree with that. But don't underestimate this Detroit Lions team. They almost made the playoffs last year.
Yeah, they got a fight in them. They got a fight in them for sure.
Their defense has gotten better, and Dan Campbell has them playing well.
Facts.
I say we lose. I think the Lions are better. For me, I said it on the Darian Hopkins show that the Detroit Lions, and I made a bold prediction. Detroit Lions will win the NFC North. I said that.
No,
I said that.
Yeah.
They will win the NFC North. That's just my opinion on it. Dan Campbell has that culture changing. And the way they got them running backs, and the way they got these receivers, and the way they built this defense, Dan Campbell got them boys playing. I know they lost Jamal Williams, but it's just something about that game, man. It's something about that game. Something about that game. And then week 9, we beat the Giants.
I think we get our revenge. Giants. Oh, we get our revenge on that one.
I think we get our revenge. I think we beat the Giants, and I feel like the Giants, they struggled last year, but this all depends on if they have Saquon Barkley. If they have Saquon Barkley, we might be in trouble.
But that's the whole point of the defensive line rotation we have now, right? That's not supposed to be our weakness anymore.
But we got to see where we're ranked by the time we play New York.
By the time we play New York, because that's definitely going to be. Then. Yeah, that's definitely going to be the key to that game and stopping that damn run.
You know why, Greg? Why we're not in MetLife? Because they trying to make this a narrative of Darren Waller coming back to Las Vegas. That's the narrative.
It was already decided before that was a home opponent, though. Because remember, that was before all that.
But we already knew we knew that we was playing them. But it's just interesting that how they made it in what's this week 9?
Week 9,
right in the middle of the pack of the season.
And then where we go the following week? Where do we travel to?
No, I think we got the Jets at home too.
Is it at home too? So that's back to back. Oh, that's
back to back New York teams at home.
Oh man, this schedule is favorable, but not too many.
Yeah, because if you look at it, we're at Denver, at Buffalo, and then we're home against Pittsburgh, and then we're at LA, and then we're versus Green Bay versus Patriots. So that's back-to-back games, and then we're back-to-back away. That's why I say one of those games we're going to lose because we at Chicago and at Detroit.
Makes sense.
Then we're back home for back-to-back games against New York. I mean the Giants and the Jets.
Yeah. Now we being the Giants, bro. We being the Giants for sure. We being the fucking Giants.
And this is where we get our next loss.
Woo! This one right here. Yeah.
I think we lose to the Jets. Now they got Alan Lazard, they got Randall Cobb, they got Garrett Wilson, they got Michael Carter, they got Aaron Rodgers, they got a little solid defense. I don't know. I think this is where we get our loss at. As of right now, I have us at 1, 2, 3, 4. I got us at 6-4.
Yeah, by then.
Yeah, by then I got us at 6-4. So let me double check that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, I got us at 6-4 through 10 games.
Which will not be bad at all.
I got us through 6-4 through 10 games, and this is where the slump happens.
This New York game, you know how there's always like 1 year, that one game we just got our ass whooped and we're like, what the fuck happened? Last year it was New Orleans.
I think that game.
I think that's going to be this game. This Jets one.
The Jets won at home?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know that. See, I don't know that. See, I think it's gonna be one of those away games that we do.
Yeah, you think it's gonna be on?
I think
Like,
it might.
When we go to KC and they whoop our
ass. It might be the KC game. Yes,
well, that's one of the
it
games.
might be the KC game for me.
Yeah.
But week 11, because week 11, Miami.
Woo, that one's gonna be good.
This all depends if Tua is playing.
Right, that's another part. Is Tua gonna be playing?
And you got to think about it. Tyreek Hill owns us.
Oh, he does. Yeah, he does. But you don't have Kelsey no more. But still, he still owns us.
They don't have Kelsey no more. But Tyreek Hill, they still got Jalen Waddle. They still got Tyreek Hill.
No, they got
a nice power offense, man.
Mm-hmm.
They have a great offense. Especially when Tua's in there.
They almost beat Buffalo. Remember in the playoffs?
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that's the game I want to go to too. But I don't know if we're
that's the game I want to go to as well.
I don't know if we're gonna come out of that with the dub though. I want us to come out of there with the dub. Woo!
I take it. I think we taking the dub.
Take it.
I take it. I don't trust Miami's defense, and then their defensive backs are getting old. They're getting up there in age. They're not getting younger.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I like Miami here.
Okay.
And then KC.
Dun.
And this one is at
Vegas.
This is home.
Yeah, this is the one in Vegas.
You know what? You see, week 12, KC.
After the bye week, right?
No, this is before the bye week.
This is before? Okay, this is right.
This is before the bye week. This is right. Okay. Week 12, and then we have a bye week in week 13. Okay. So let me just put the bye there. So me for KC. It's for some reason in the last 2 years, we played them better in KC than we did at home.
Right? And that's crazy.
So this one is nerve-wracking to me, and I say we take the L.
I do. I think we take the L on this one.
I think we lose to KC in KC. I mean, I'm at home.
In home? Yeah.
I feel like we're better. I feel like we're a better team. I thought we were a better team in KC than we are. Even though at KC it's going to be colder, that's going to be Christmas Day. But we play better with them when it's cold.
We play better in Kansas City than we have at home against them.
Right.
We've been playing better in Kansas City. Yeah.
But just a disclaimer, everybody. Just a disclaimer. This is an early prediction. This can absolutely change before the season starts. I'm definitely going to do another one after preseason.
Right.
So
yeah.
It might change, y'all. So that's a disclaimer I want to put out there. That's the disclaimer. This is just early predictions because my schedule might change. So I have us losing to KC in week 12.
Yeah, same. Mm-hmm.
So week 13 is the bye. So week 14, we have the Minnesota Vikings.
Oh, come on now.
This is against Kirk Cousins.
Yep.
I don't know what kind of team I'm getting with Minnesota Vikings. It really depends on what they look like the rest of the year.
Right. It depends how they've been playing, what they're doing. Yeah.
Exactly. So this one right here, I know I don't know what our corners look like against a Justin Jefferson. Listen.
Oh, they better double him. Don't dare put freaking one-on-one on him. What's wrong with them?
So
Vikings are strong on offense.
They're very
not on
strong.
Defense.
Yes.
Not on defense, though.
They won the NFC North, but they lost to the Giants in the playoffs. Come on, Greg. Like they lost to the New York freaking Giants with Daniel Jones and got annihilated
Annihilated.
at
The Vikings have their
home.
moments. They have their moments, like when they beat Buffalo last year, but nah,
But the
they're not
Giants
winning
was
in
able to
Vegas.
move on to the divisional because they beat the Vikings in the wild card, where the Vikings was blatantly supposed to beat them.
And the Giants beat them with what? Their running game?
No, Daniel Jones had a. Let's look up those stats.
Yeah.
Daniel Jones versus the Vikings. So let me just pull that up real quick. Hey Siri,
Yeah, great. But so early?
Daniel
That
Jones
was that
versus the
first game.
Vikings. Okay, so
Okay, I found this on the web for teachers.
we know. All right, so let's see here. Okay, this is a YouTube joint. I don't want
I
that.
don't know, that's probably the video. Yeah.
Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Oh, you want to act stupid now. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to search it.
Oh. But we win in this one. We beat Minnesota and Vegas. After the bye week? Oh yeah. Everyone's rested up. Josh Jacobs is ready to go at it again. Oh yeah.
So Daniel Jones has an 80% passer rating with 516 yards and 2 touchdowns and 2 interceptions in the 2 games versus the Vikings in his career.
How many rushing yards does he have?
Um, I do not know,
No.
but I say yeah, 30. It was matter of fact, it was he had 301 yards, 78 rushing yards, 4.6 yards a carry as far as him, and he
Uh
had 4 TDs.
crazy.
So, yeah, if you want to look at this, if we want to look at this score, let me pull up the score for this game. So,
Can Waller and say I don't think Waller can I think by this point, yeah.
okay, so
Waller
on
not gonna be
January
healthy all year.
15th, 31-24, the Giants won. Yeah, the Giants outscored them all game. They scored
Oh, I
14
see.
in the first. They scored three. They scored three in the second. 7 in the fourth. Yeah, 31-24.
See, it's
Yeah.
crazy. No, we win in this game.
I think Saquon can stay healthy all year. Saquon was healthy all this past year.
Yeah, no, Waller's the issue. Waller's
Waller's the
question mark.
issue.
Yeah.
Because they really don't got no, they really don't got no receivers. I mean, they got receivers, but they don't got receivers. If you got,
Right.
if you get
Not
what I'm
like no
saying,
big name receiver. Yeah.
we beat the Vikings here.
Oh yeah, we do. What are we at now?
We in week 15.
No, but what's our record by this point?
So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I got us at 8-5
Okay.
by week 15.
Me too. Okay.
Um,
Damn. Can you imagine if by week we're 8-5? Would you have thought that with the off season that we had in the beginning? Or are we just being like Raider fans who think we're gonna beat everybody?
we just being Raiders fans.
Okay.
we really know the realistic of it.
Because
let's
our
be
over
real.
under in Vegas is what 8, 9 wins. We're already at 8 wins.
Right, we already had 8 wins through what week 15.
Yep.
So I mean, listen. So week 15 is the Chargers. I think we that's where we get our
That's a
look back.
Thursday night game at home, right? In Vegas.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's where we get.
I think we get the win. That'll be our 9th win of the year.
Mm-hmm.
See, this week 16 though.
That Christmas Day matchup.
I think we're going to compete.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we're going to give up.
No.
But unfortunately, I have the Kansas City Chiefs sweeping us this year.
Sweeping us again.
I really think so. They just too good, man. I'm sorry. Listen, I'm sorry to be a Raiders fan but I'm an honest Raiders fan. When it comes to the Kansas City Chiefs, they're tough to beat.
They are, man.
They are. They are a talented football team.
They're
No
the Super
matter,
Bowl champs.
even though McCole Hardman is not with them no more, he went to the Jets as well. So that's what I'm saying about the Jets in that loss. They got McCole Hardman, Alan Lazard, Garrett Wilson, Randall Cobb. They got some receivers over there. That's why I say that we lose to the Jets. They have weapons. But that's one thing I can say about the Kansas City Chiefs. They reload every year.
Oh yeah, they do.
They find players.
Yeah.
They find players to step in when Tyreek Hill left. They won the Super Bowl when Tyreek Hill left.
Yeah.
They still have Travis Kelce. Like, let's be realistic here. I think they beat us again, though. I'm just being a realistic Raider fan. I'm not trying to be one of the Raiders fans that be like, "Oh, we're just going to go 16-0," and no, hell no. We're going to get swept by the Kansas City Chiefs. But this loss is going to hurt more than the home loss because it's going to come down to like who has the ball last.
Oh,
That's
so this is
what
gonna be
it's
the
going to
close.
come down to.
It's gonna be the close game, Gordon.
This one's going to be the close game, and this one's going to hurt more because it's near the end of the season.
Yeah.
He's in week 16. Week 16. It's going to be tough, man. It's going to be tough.
I am going to go on a limb and say we played tougher. We played better when it's in Kansas City these last couple of times.
Right.
I think Kansas City is going to look forward to next week when they play Cincinnati.
You think they're going to drop the ball?
I think they're going to drop the ball, and the Raiders are going to come out with a victory on Christmas Day.
That would be the best Christmas gift.
Wouldn't it though, man?
I'd be like, listen, don't buy me nothing for Christmas. Raiders, just give me a win.
We it's already gonna go off at this house. This is a KC Vegas house here. It's split.
Oh, nobody in my family is a KC fan. Thank God. But one thing about my family, we're like house divided anyway. So we have Eagles, we have 49ers, we have Raiders, and Ravens.
Oh, yeah, that's 4 different ones.
Yeah, so our house is definitely divided.
Yeah.
So, if we could get a win on Christmas Day, listen.
Mind you, this is an early prediction. Maybe by the time we get
there.
Yeah, by the time we get there, I'm gonna be like, oh no, Kansas City gonna whoop our ass.
Yeah, this is a disclaimer, ladies and gentlemen, that this is a early predictions. Early.
We still have 90 men on the roster at this point. So
exactly, we gotta see it after preseason. Before that's why I'm gonna that's what we're gonna do our next prediction after we find out who our 53-man roster is and how we did in preseason and go from there.
To see out of all 20 receivers, which ones are actually staying.
Listen, I can't think right now. Trey Tucker signed his contract. He might be on the team. Who knows? So.
Yeah, he did sign his contract today. Yeah.
Anthony
I'm waiting
Richardson.
for Mayer to sign his contract. What number is he going to be, Michael Mayer?
They trying to say 87, but I don't think that's going to happen.
No,
I don't know.
Moreau had 87, right? So it's open.
Yeah, 87 is open. I mean, he had it in college. He had it at Notre Dame. So why not? Why not keep it?
I hope so.
The Indianapolis Colts.
Oh, AR-15.
AR-15. If he is the quarterback by that time, he might get benched.
I think he will be by that time.
Do we beat the Indianapolis Colts, y'all?
No, we lost to them last year, and we had no business losing to them last year.
Do we beat Saturday's game? This game, I don't know. Because we beat them the year before, and then they came back and beat us last year.
We beat them the year before.
Oh, I don't understand why we play this team every year. Yo, the last 4 years,
one of those
we've really been playing the Indianapolis Colts.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bring the Juice podcast, because Bring the Juice podcast is one of those podcast teams that I always do predictions with when it comes to Indianapolis Colts and Raiders games. And the last 4 years, I've been doing prediction things with them because we played them in the last 4 years. They beat us, we beat them. They beat us, then we beat them. See?
That's right.
Okay, so actually, they beat us, then we beat them. and then they beat us, and then they beat us. No, we beat them the year before last, right?
Mm-hmm. We
So
beat
it's
them
always
over there.
been back and forth. It's always
Yeah.
been back and forth, basically.
Yeah.
Either way it is. They beat us, we beat them, they beat us, da da da. So either way.
Yeah, the last time in Indy we beat them, that was when the Renfro play. When he had like
Right, we
touched the
beat them
ground,
in
they had touched
Indy.
them, and in Indy, yeah. And then they came and they beat us. Like, what the hell?
Wow, it's crazy that we really have 2 games. We have 2 home games after the bye week. It has Minnesota and LA.
So we got Indy as a win, right? Come on now. It's our turn. We lost last year.
Yeah, we got Indy as a win, man.
We ain't losing to them again.
We got Indy as a win, man. I think Josh McDaniels probably gonna want his look back too, because he backed out of that Coast deal a long time ago.
Ooh, yeah.
So that's
right.
another thing too.
I forgot about that. He did do that.
So the final game of the week.
This one's interesting. This one's gonna be fun because there's no set date. There's no set time on this one.
Right.
And with the implication that this could be possibly for a playoff spot. This could possibly, if it goes according to
right
plan.
now I have us at 10 wins.
10 wins. Yeah, see.
So this still could be for us. The way the playoffs is now, 10 wins is not enough.
No, that's what, especially in the AFC.
Right, 10 wins is not enough.
I think 10 wins will get you a number 3 seed in the NFC, but over here in the AFC, oh,
I still think we sweep Denver.
We taking this one again?
We beating the Donkeys, man. We beating the Donkeys.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep saying we beat the Donkeys till they beat us.
Right,
we've owned them. We've owned them. And I got a friend who's a Bronco fan. He's like, "You ain't gonna do it again this year," and I'm like, "Watch." Just watch us.
As a early record prediction,
11.
I have 11-6 for the Las Vegas Raiders. As of right now,
we are very, very.
As of right now. So I'm sorry, y'all. As of right now, 11-6, but that might be reversed. There might be some games that we
might be 6-11.
It might be 6-11. Who knows?
Right.
But disclaimer, this is early. We're going to do another one after the preseason.
Yeah, this is early. We're optimistic. We're excited. The thing came out. I'm excited as hell.
I'm just excited that we got a schedule. But then let you know now, it is subject to change.
Oh, definitely subject to change.
It is subject to change. Do not take this and run with it, Raider Nation. Please don't do it, because it's going to change by the time preseason's over. It's going to change.
But subject to change, the over-under being 8 wins on us, would you bet on that in Vegas? Would you bet that we get more than 8 wins? Or would you bet under?
I'll bet under.
You bet under?
If I want to be right now, am I being a realistic?
Realistic.
Yes, I'll say 8 or under.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, 8 or under for me. So that is the schedule, ladies and gentlemen. I know we're excited, but disclaimer again, this is not the official record that I have for the Las Vegas Raiders. These are not even for bro. He doesn't even have it. So, and this is just early as possible. But I'm gonna be honest with this now. Let's go to the topic of hand that was been talked about. Tom Brady.
Oh,
Tom Brady is actually in Las Vegas, but not as a player, ladies and gentlemen.
In talks
of being, taking stake of ownership from Mark Davis. Not from Mark Davis, or with Mark Davis.
But with Mark Davis. And a small partnership.
But listen, I think Brady's going to ask for more.
Eventually, you think?
I mean, we need another partner with Mark Davis at this moment.
I'll say this: Brady's doing his thing right now, his own brand, because he's got this whole thing at the Win right now in Vegas. where
Right.
they do this TB12 thing, right? He's
Right.
doing that at the Win.
Right.
So to want some sort of investment on the team in Vegas is smart on his end, right? And I
Yeah.
get Raider fans are gonna lose their shit because it's Brady, the Tuck rule, and he's a Patriot, and here we go again with another Patriot. But hey, money is money.
Listen, if he's going to come in and change this culture, then
Right?
and help Mark Davis change this culture, you're damn right. Bring him in. I don't care what he did back in 2002. I don't care about that. I don't care.
Yeah.
Sometimes the Raiders got to let that go. That Tuck rule, y'all got to let that go.
Yeah, that revenue that he can bring in, that's money the organization can use, bro.
Yeah, he definitely gotta let y'all gotta let that go, man. Y'all definitely gotta let that go.
Yeah.
But he's talked to become a limited partner of the Las Vegas Raiders. So it according to Raiders Wire, so shout out to Raiders Wire for this article. He said there was a time this offseason where he seemed like everything was lined up for Tom Brady to join the Las Vegas Raiders. The Raiders had moved on from Derek Carr and already had his former offensive coordinator in place with Josh McDaniels. But then Brady decided to retire again, quote unquote. And that forced the Raiders to get former backup. Well, former backup to Tom Brady was Jimmy Garoppolo. But however, it seems like Brady really might join the Raiders this season. According to Adam Schefter, Brady is serious talks with Mark Davis of becoming a limited partner of the Las Vegas Raiders. So Adam Schefter says that NFL legend Tom Brady is in deep discussions to become a limited partner for the Raiders. Sources tell Seth Wickersman of ESPN told me potentially his second foray into partnership with the Raiders owner Mark Davis on a professional sports franchise less than 2 months. And before you ask, this doesn't mean Brady wants to play for the Raiders because it doesn't.
Oh my God, that's what people have been. Here he comes. He's gonna be the quarterback. He's gonna put himself in. Like really,
right? But it might put him in. But it might put him in the front office role where he could eventually become the president of the franchise, much like John Elway in Denver. There's a lot of moving parts to this story, but we will sure update whenever the information becomes available. Now that is an interesting story.
That part would be different.
Because didn't we just hire a female black president for the Las Vegas Raiders last year?
Yeah, I just seen the video that she did recently too, that they posted on the Raiders website.
Exactly. So I'm confused on you want to bring him in as a front office role. Do you want to make him a vice president?
Right.
You can make him a vice president because I mean we didn't have to give this lady a chance. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She only been here 1 year. You want to give this lady a chance to see what she could do with this franchise and try to change this franchise around as the president. So I mean we gotta give her the benefit of the doubt right now.
No, we do. Man,
I think it's an interesting story though.
It is. It'll be interesting to see like if that does happen, like the role that he's gonna play. You know, like I said, you could be using them for different things. You know, financial gain, get other players to want to come over here. You know how many young people grew up. They want to play with Brady. They want to see Brady. You know, I want to play for him now. Maybe if he was just to be in the same building with him.
Yes. You know? So that definitely could bring attraction.
That could definitely bring attraction for free agencies to come over here. Yeah.
So that'd be interesting to watch. We will definitely keep y'all posted on all the news and the developments with Tom Brady. Tom Brady needs to get the refs on our side. You know what?
If he can do that, he can do that too.
Thumbs up. Thumbs up to you, brother. Thumbs up to you.
If he can do that, do it too.
Right.
You know?
We just had some news come out of the Raiders as well. They officially signed all 10 of the undrafted free agents. So Curtis McClellan from UT Chattanooga, he signed. He's 6'6", 325. That's a guard. Tackle Dalton Wagner from Arkansas, 6'8", 322.
Those are big boys.
Big boys right there, man. Tight end John Shecker, if I said that correctly, from Auburn. He's 6'3", 242. Defensive lineman Adam Plank from UNLV, 6'6", 263. Then you have Edge Torales, I guess you say how you pronounce his name. Edge from Boise State, 6'2", 240. Then you have Edge Brock Martin from Oklahoma State, 6'4", 254. Then you have the guy that everybody loves, linebacker Drake Thomas from NC.
Yeah.
They love that guy, man. But he's 5'11", 228. Yo, he is short to be a linebacker. But they said that he's good. I'm going to look at the tape, though. I'm going to find the film and take a look at Drake Thomas. I want to see what the hype is about.
What do they love about him? That he can tackle, that he can play. He's got a nose for the ball.
I haven't even looked up any of the
Yeah.
undrafted free agents at this moment. The way the Darian Hopkins show been going every damn day, man. Listen.
Hey, that's good though, man. Good thing you got that playoff run going on for you right now. That's good.
Yeah, that playoff run is killing me, man. So
yeah, I've been popping in every now and then to see you guys on there. It's funny sometimes.
It is. Listen, I just entertain.
The post game is funny.
Yeah, the post game. But I'll just let you know that I did pick the Lakers to win tonight. So I mean, I picked the Lakers to win tonight.
You and me both.
I mean, it's just that the Lakers can't sleep. They can't sleep tonight.
No, they can't. It's like
you cannot be like the 76ers and with 5 minutes left in the fourth and you just fold. No.
Man.
No. You fold with 5 minutes left in the fourth. And you had Jason Tatum score 16 points in the last funny, 5 minutes. Man. When that man was 1 of 13 the whole game.
That's what I told my nephew. I was like, bro, Tatum was 1 of 13. And then he went off in the fourth quarter. He's like, no. I'm like, yep. He couldn't believe that Philly lost. So I'm like, yep, bro.
So beside Jordan Perriman from Washington, the cornerback, he's 6 foot 198. I cannot pronounce this guy's name. Another cornerback, Azizi Hearn from UCLA, 6'2", he's 204. In safety, Jadon Grant, Oregon State, 6'1", 190. So that's the 10 undrafted free agents that the Las Vegas Raiders has signed. We're still looking to see who else got signed. As of right now, I see that Trey Tucker got signed, Chris Smith got signed, Tyree Wilson got signed.
Oh, he did?
Yeah,
Tyree Wilson got signed already?
Yeah, Tyree Wilson got signed.
I'm surprised they didn't put a picture of him. I didn't see one earlier. You know how they usually put a picture with what
Vinny
jersey
B
they're gonna
of
wear?
the Review Journal. Vinny B of the Review Journal on Twitter. He's like the real close partner to the Las Vegas Raiders, and he put out this statement. Let me see if you got it here. So let me go back to it. Yeah, they actually have a video on Twitter of Tyree Wilson making it official on Twitter for the Las Vegas Raiders Twitter.
I was busy this morning for work, but yeah, I'll check it out.
Yeah, so Tyree Wilson did officially sign. I'm about to see who else signed. Let me just go through Raiders PR as well. I want to talk about this though. Before I look through that. Second year safety.
I was about to tell you if you knew about him.
Colomado is expected to play a large share of snaps inside the box this season.
Did you see what he came in weighing at?
From what I see right now, I don't know. I heard he came in like two something.
Because his stats, if you look at last year, it was 211, right? I think I saw
he was about 211.
Yeah. But they said that boy came in ripped and with weight, ready to play this year, dude. Ooh.
So the Raiders signed 7th round pick, Neston J. Sylvia, if I can get his name right. They signed Chris Smith, they signed Amari Burney, they signed Aiden O'Connell, and they signed Trey Tucker, and now Tyree Wilson. But nice. David Abuka, who is this guy? I've been seeing it around at NFL Africa. From Nigeria.
From the one that we got picked up from the extended, they extended like one extra roster spot for him, so he doesn't even count against the 53. Yeah, he's supposed to be pretty good too. Yeah, it's kind of like a recruitment player to recruit players from Nigeria, from Africa. Yeah.
Interesting. That's pretty interesting for me.
Yeah, that's pretty cool too. They go all out there recruit players for the NFL, bring them over here like that.
Yeah. Especially if he played football out there and he has that experience to play, then why not give that man a chance?
Watch him come over here and become a monster on that line.
And you know what? I wouldn't have an issue with that. Let him come over
Dude.
here and be a monster. I don't have no issue with that. So I don't know if y'all saw my YouTube story, not my YouTube story, my YouTube short the other day, talking about the Raiders are expected to have interest in the free agent outside linebacker / defensive end Jacob Martin, who was released by the Broncos 2 days ago. He's 27 years old, 6'3", 245. He appeared in 13 games last year, posting 14 tackles, 2.5 sacks, 2 tackles for loss, and 7 QB hits. He also added 25 pressures and 6 stops, but over his career, now this is what got me: 78 tackles, 16 sacks, 15 tackles for loss, 29 QB hits, 2 safeties, 7 forced fumbles, 3 recoveries, 11 breakups, 44 stops, and 131 pressures. And he played in 74 games with 15 starts of 1,781 snaps. Raider Nation, how y'all feel about that? Because that sounds productive to me.
That sounds like more playing time some of our other linebackers have had their whole career there.
The fact what gets me is that the man had 11 breakups.
Yeah.
So that means he could cover as a linebacker. Well, we probably won't play him at defensive end. We probably play him at linebacker if you go out and get him. He
got cut or he's a free agent?
He got cut by the Broncos.
Oh, okay.
So he got cut by the Broncos 2 days ago. So that's something that we need to look into as far as the linebacker court. Even though we did get Amari Burney, we addressed it.
That still seems to be like the biggest thing everyone talks about with the defense is we didn't address the linebackers. What are we waiting for?
And I thought we was going to address linebacker in free agency this year because there was a lot of linebackers on the board that we just didn't get.
Yeah, Mary did a whole show on it. Remember all the different ones we could have went out and got.
We could have went out and got them. And Amari Burney is going to be young. He's going to be plugged in he's probably going to be plugged in very, very early.
Or even in the draft, we had said there was a couple we could have got and came out with one.
So according to Raider Scout, he do like the scouting for it. I mean, he was round 6. He was a 205th pick. He's 22. He's 6'3", 228. His pro day, I don't want to do all his pro day results. I don't have time for all that. But I knew he ran a 5. Was it a 5-1? A 4.51? Yeah, 4.51 in a 40-yard dash. He played 55 games his career, 29 starts, 224 tackles, 16 tackles for loss, 7 sacks, 4 interceptions, 12 pass breakups, 2 fumble recoveries. He had 4 forced fumbles, 26 pressures, 7 QB hits, 89 stops, 116 targets, 82 receptions for 903 yards allowed, which is not pretty bad over 4 years. 8 TDs allowed and a 99.2 QBR allowed. They saying that his college spotlights, his career high in tackles was 79, 9 tackles for loss, and 4 sacks. He has 2 interceptions, 4 pass breakups, 2 forced fumbles, and 34 stops in 2022. He was an SEC honorable mention team, a 2-time SEC defensive team of the week, in Bruce Feldman freak list. I don't know what the hell that means. And he was a team captain. As a senior. Oh, so he's a 5th-year senior out of Florida because he was a senior in 2021 where he appeared in 13 games, 9 starting 9, SEC all academic team and team captain. And I don't know what the hell the freak list is. So the ceiling that they have for him, he flies under the radar at Florida. Ventrell Miller and Benton Cox were clear to cut stars at the linebacker room, but Burney made his presence felt as a run defending thumper and some quality pass rush / cover. So, I mean, hey guys, Washington is selling a football team. Yeah, we know. We've seen that already.
The Magic Johnson group.
Magic Johnson and John Harris. And John Harris is one of the owners for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Is that who that is?
Yes, that's who
Okay,
John
I was
Harris
wondering who
is.
that dude is. Okay.
Yeah, he owns mad teams.
Mhm.
Like he has stake like everywhere. Like it's
Yeah.
yeah.
And Magic
So
doing that too. That's crazy. That's good. Good for Magic, man. I know Shaquille was talking about that today about how Magic Johnson be owning different things.
you saying is this all connected? It's all connected as far as what?
I think he's talking about Brady. Tom Brady. I know the Tom Brady's not gonna own us. It was just a part.
Yeah, it's just I think it's just a limited partnership
Mm.
or I mean if it's gonna be out, but you never know. It might be a bigger partnership than expected because it's Tom Brady at the end of the day.
And then Dave's Tom Brady. Yeah. Like I said, he's already establishing his brand in Vegas, so it makes
Right.
sense he would want part of the team. When I went last
Absolutely.
time I was down there, I saw all the different signs and this package that they give you. You sign up for the TB12 special, the promo, and all this other stuff
Yeah.
over at the Win. I was like, oh, okay, I see what
It's
you're
good
doing
for
down there.
promotion. I can say that much. If you could bring
Yeah,
people
it
into the
is.
stands and you could bring money and revenue into the organization, then do it.
You know what, Rena, that you said money, you reminded me of something. And I've been seeing this. Oh man, I should have listened to you. Stayed off of Twitter. But everybody's crying, complaining about the ticket prices, and that's why they don't go to Vegas to watch the game.
But you know what? I have to agree with them.
You do?
I'm not paying $600 for nosebleeds. I'm
They're
just
not
not.
all, but they're not $600 for nosebleeds. I
But they
went
were
last
last
year.
year.
No, I went last year, sat in the nosebleed, the Patriot game, and
And how much was they?
I paid 250 per ticket.
For nosebleeds?
400 section.
I
Yeah.
don't see. That's the thing. Like,
That's why I think everybody has
I
it in
don't
their
like being
mind.
in nosebleeds because
No,
they
but
look like little ants. Like,
but in that stadium, they don't, is what I'm saying. It's different. Like I get when you were in Oakland, if you were in the nosebleeds, like you was like this. Like, damn, what like the hostiles are there? Like you couldn't see them. Vegas is different. It's a newer stadium. But like, I don't know. I guess I've been to other stadiums and it's kind of like the going rate. We're already looking up tickets. You know, we're looking up tickets to go to Buffalo or Chicago. Those were like $200. You know, you talking about New Orleans. New Orleans was expensive. We paid almost 300 for those, and those were hella nosebleed.
oh
They don't
yeah,
have a 400
yeah,
section. They got like a 500 section.
yeah. New Orleans tickets are expensive.
Those were hell of expensive. Yeah.
So
But
if
yeah,
you want to travel and do some things, man, make sure you save up starting right now.
like for real, we're already trying to plan different months, which games to go to. But yeah,
Yeah, because I do want to go to the Miami game, but I do want to go to a game in Las Vegas as well. So I'm trying to at least try to make the 2 games this year, at least 2 games. Because I didn't go to no games last year. Unfortunately, a lot of things happened why I couldn't do no games last year. So I'm gonna try to do some games this year. But I finally called a show. Salute, Alfredo. You come all late, bro. You come mad late. We're at the end of the show. We're at the end of the show, my
come on,
guy.
Alfredo. I'm gonna need you to show up on time on Tuesday, Alfredo.
I know, right? Tuesdays at 4 o'clock, man. Tuesdays at 4 o'clock, we do these because the fact that he works and I have to go off his schedule. So you know what I'm saying? And then I got a show from 12 to 2 on my other channel. Then I do the live commentary for the NBA.
I
So
see that.
it's a lot of work that we doing over here, man. It's a lot of work that we doing. Yeah, you late too, but it's all good though. It's all good. But I'm gonna recap you real quick. We did the schedule. I'm gonna pull it back up for you. We did the schedule. If you see right here, we did the schedule. So
11 and 6.
we predicted as a disclaimer, this is an early prediction.
Yes.
We said the Rays would go 11 and 6 early. Early predictions before preseason, before the regular season, before training camp, before mini camp, before all that stuff. 7 and 6 until the preseason. After the preseason is over, we're going to do another one. And once we get the full update of the 53-man roster, then we'll do that and we'll make our final season predictions of the records as well. Okay. So that's what we did there. And then we did the jersey giveaway as well. So if you follow Alfredo, if you follow either us on Twitter or on Instagram, these are the things that you have to do. You have to follow our accounts. You have to like the post and you tag 3 friends. But for you to get more entries into there, you post it this you share this
You
post
share that post.
on your story and you tag us in it.
So it
So
shows. Yeah. So we know.
that'll be more entries. The more you do it, the more entries you get. So if you follow either of us, it could be his page or my page. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So he has some few people that had entered. I have some few people that's entered. So it ends on the 23rd, y'all, which is what, next Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken.
The
No,
following
no,
one. Yeah.
the week after. I think it's the week
Week
after.
after. The week
Yep,
after.
it's the week after. So make sure you here for y'all giveaway, man. Make sure y'all here because it could be it'll be any team of any NFL team. It don't have to specifically be Raiders.
Yeah, it could be any team, any player.
Any team, any player from past or future. So that is the jersey giveaway that we have there. We talked about Tom Brady. We talked about the undrafted free agents that signed today. Tyree Wilson signed today as well, our 7th overall pick. So we just waiting for some more news to come out for the Las Vegas Raiders, and we'll definitely keep you updated, man. Definitely keep y'all updated. So anything else before we head out of here, brother?
Nah, brother, I'm excited. Schedule came out. That means next part is rookie mini camps. Mini camps start to begin.
Yep.
It'll be good. It'll be good to see what's gonna be, what season's gonna look like. This is the part of the year where we stay hopeful.
Exactly. That's the part that we stay hopeful. Exactly.
That's what my brother says. You Raider fans are the same every year. I'm like, hater. You're just a hater because he's a Chiefs fan.
So I'm gonna take this as it is. This is episode 18 of the books, man. We almost had 20 episodes, bro.
Hey, for real, that's crazy.
20 episodes of the Nothing But Raiders podcast. It's getting fun. It's getting more fun and more fun, man. I cannot wait to do reaction Mondays during
That's gonna be fun.
the reaction Mondays is going to be fun when we finally have the call-in shows, man. I love reaction Mondays. That's the best thing, man. This team's interested with TB12 getting shares of the Raiders. Maybe the Oakland A's will move to Las Vegas for sure. TB12 will buy stake. I'm telling you now, he will.
They're actually, the last I heard about the A's is there's a part on the strip. One of the hotels are going to tear down an old one, and they're thinking about putting the baseball stadium there on the strip. Yeah.
Interesting.
So that would be crazy. And then now they have that train that they're building now too. Yeah. From LA to Vegas. Oh,
so that's not even a long train ride, is it?
No, this is supposed to be quick, like a quick little bullet train, like an hour or something like that. I can't remember how long.
You know what? I would not mind that at all.
No, because the drive is like 3-4 hours. The flight's 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Yeah.
You don't want to spend all that money just for a 30-minute flight. You just don't.
Oh yeah.
You just don't. You just rather drive and be like, screw it. Like, whatever. Yeah. Like
true. The way the gas prices are, sometimes it's about the same price though.
Yeah, the gas prices is up and down now. So I definitely agree. But there you have it, guys, man. Episode 18 is in the book. We'll be back Tuesday for episode 19 for all Raiders news, ladies and gentlemen. I know I have not been uploading and going live on a consistent basis on this side because we only talk about stuff that makes it relevant.
Yeah,
we don't try to do irrelevant stuff and try to bring. I don't like to bring rumors as much. You know what I'm saying? So, but if we see like a Raiders person or we see like a Raiders scout or somebody saying that we're interested in this person, then I'll put it up as a YouTube short. And not waste your time just sitting here talking about a bunch of BS. So, episode 18 is in the books, man. I'm excited for Tuesday.
Me too, bro.
About rookie mini camps and see what's going on there. And Vinny B, he puts them little videos up on his Twitter.
Yeah, I seen that.
Where he does the training camp and what he does, the mini camps and stuff like that. So. I'll be retweeting that stuff and posting it on the Instagrams and stuff like that. So make sure y'all look out for that. Yep, that's it right here, man. So we're out of here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to take me a quick nap because 7:30, I'm back right on in front of this camera. So for Knicks and Heat game 6 on the Darian Hopkins show. So make sure y'all come over there and tune into that. And I'm doing Lakers and Warriors. So all you Lakers fans, all you Warriors fans, come on through, ladies and gentlemen.
Do it. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun. Even if you pop in there for a little bit.
Facts. But just to let y'all know, last thing and not least, make sure y'all use the promo code SRT to get your Raiders tickets from SeatGeek. Promo code SRT and get $20 off your first purchase on SeatGeek. Make sure y'all do that, man. I'm telling you, it's going to come in handy. I used it before. It comes in handy. I actually used it for a AEW event, and it came in handy. It came in handy. So I'm telling you now, if I was you, go use that $20 off. $20 off is worth it. It's worth it. So
$20.
right, you save yourself $20. Screw that. So listen, I'll take that. But comment, like, and subscribe to the channel, y'all. See y'all Tuesday for Nothing But Raiders podcast. We out of here, y'all. Peace, love, and blessings, and happy Friday.
Peace out.